Hey!
Hey, hi.
Welcome to the Natasha and Debbie show.
Hello.
That's brutal. Just two patriotic girls. So please don't take us the wrong way.
All aboard.
Fine. In that case,
It's not a train. Oh, you want to race?
let's do it.
Oh, there was a crash.
Hi. This is why we haven't driven in the UK. Have you? If you're not from the UK.
I know I haven't.
I love the cabs. I have an obsession with these things. I think the coolest thing ever. Yeah.
And I like the buses. Double deckers. Welcome to the Natasha and Debbie show.
Or the 5-year-old shows where we play with cars.
Uh-huh.
Thank you again to Mary Dickinson for sending this to us a while back. They've been a lot of fun for us.
They sure have. Thank you guys for being here. If you like today's content, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to our channel. Before you do check out our content, make sure you want to be a part of our family before you do.
So today's video is tips for Americans driving in the United Kingdom. They singled us out. Don't know why. Hey, we're great drivers here. We are. Do things like that in real life. I'm just kidding. Over the time we've been doing the channel, we've received quite a few things in our P.O. box, and we thank everybody. We've even received double copies.
Ooh, we each have our own edition.
We do. I'm not going to sit here and lie that we've read through these. We have not. We have flipped through them a little bit to notice some of the different traffic signs and things like that. But we want to see it in real life. So this guy has put together a few videos. We just came across this the other day. And this one, like I said, is called, this one's actually called How Narrow. I'm not sure what that is in regards to other than roads. But again, more tips for Americans driving in the United Kingdom. And Debbie's going to be doing that when we come over.
Woo!
I'm not, because I don't want to kill us both.
I'm the daredevil, so I would love to do it.
You're the daredevil.
Well, as long as it's on the road.
You have a lead
like
foot, though. She has a lead foot. True story.
But I want to see what it's actually like behind the car.
Yeah, I mean,
behind the driver's seat.
And some tips would be helpful because we're not doing anything like this unless we have these tips at our disposal.
Yes.
This video is a few years old. That's all I know. About 3 or 4 years old, I think. Something like that. We want to see what these tips are, what we'll learn, and I think we'll learn quite a bit. Here we go. Let's get into this video and learn some tips for us Americans when we come over to drive. Looks like a normal, typical road.
It does,
except not the wrong, different side.
Hello, welcome back. This is a follow-up video to the one we made at the end of last year.
You skipped that one.
Hints and tips for people driving in the UK for the first time, especially for the US visitor.
Especially for the US.
So last time we covered some basics, manual transmission and all that, and driving on the left. We're going to do a bit more this time, including driving on the motorway.
Okay.
And things like don't always follow Google Maps.
You'll
see why later.
That's how it is here too.
In the last video, what sparked a lot of debate is why we drive on the left in the UK. If you want to have a look at some of the rantings and ramblings, go and check out that video. One thing about driving in the UK, zebra crossings, the white and black lines across the road, and they often have those little things, the little beacons there with the yellow lights on top. If somebody's approaching those, you have to stop. Okay, in Europe, especially France, they sort of ignore those. But in this country, like somebody's approaching now.
So I think there might be a misconception that in America we don't have to. We do. It's same as you.
Yes. Someone's in there. You definitely
people
stop.
have the right of way. So in America, same thing. You see that someone's walking up it or walking over it, you have to stop too. If you don't already know that. So nothing new there. But you're going to say what I was going to say too. I happen to pause that in the right spot.
Yeah, all those squiggly lines on the side.
We don't know what those mean.
Used to straight lines.
Yeah, we've seen those in a couple other videos, like the travel videos when people are driving a little bit. These like weird crisscrossy line things right there. What are those? We don't have that here. We just have a white straight line
Hopefully he will tell us. And if he doesn't, we can look it up in our book later.
Is it in the book? You just leave us a comment if you don't mind.
France, they sort of ignore those. But in this country, like somebody's approaching now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we stop here. Same thing. Good to know.
That person wasn't on a zebra crossing, the one they nearly knocked over.
They are very narrow roads,
That
though.
isn't a zebra crossing, that's just different road surface. One thing we didn't mention in the last video, in the US, obviously you're driving on the right. At a red light, you can go right, that's curb to curb.
Not always.
In the UK, you can't do the equivalent. When there's a red light, there's a red light. You can't go curb to curb around the corner on red.
Okay.
You have to wait until the lights go green. Sometimes they have a filter arrow, a separate green arrow to say you can go. But normally, if it's just red, you have to wait until the light goes green.
Remember that.
Yeah, that's good to know.
That's very good to know.
No left on red.
Well, would it be left there? Yeah.
It would be left.
Or would it be
It should
right
be the
on
same.
red? He said curb to curb.
Yeah, left to left.
Bleached hair. But it's not always you can go right on any red light in America. That's not everywhere.
Right.
Sometimes it's certain times of the day, like outside of
School hours.
You can't do it during school hours if you're near a school. Certain on
or if there's just no visibility there, it'll say no turn.
no turn
right
on red.
So
but we'll
It's
have
not
that
every
sign.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on, let's get back just 5 seconds. I don't want to miss anything.
It's red, you have to wait until the light
But it's
goes.
very good to know that.
Like Google Maps are really useful, especially when you're in a city trying to find the hotel and directions. But sometimes, especially when you're in the countryside, in the west coast of Wales or maybe down in Devon and Cornwall, the route they take you
Holy
isn't
crap.
necessarily the best.
My stomach just did like a weird thing.
that's
That's not a road.
That's
That's a personal driveway.
that is a one-way road.
That's what we call a private drive in
Right?
the U.S.,
It
right?
is.
That's someone's personal driveway up to their big, giant mansion. That's
Yeah.
not a road. That's a road?
Is that a public road?
No.
That has to, like you said, a private drive.
That's what I'm
or
saying. That's
a private lane.
That equivalent to here, if that's a public road there, that's a private drive here that's up somebody's expensive house. I don't cuss on this channel. This is not Facebook Live. But what he just said, though, about Google Maps, same thing here.
Yeah.
You know, they're just not up to date all the time. So,
Especially in the country.
oh gosh, I don't want to watch this anymore. This is why I'm not driving in the UK. Nope. I'll drive a canal boat.
That's why we need a big Jeep. Big tall
Oh,
Jeep.
sure. You need a bigger
So
car.
you can see over the hedges.
I need a bicycle to go down that thing. I'd still be scared. Yeah, we don't have hedges like that either.
No. we
No.
don't.
Unless it's a private drive. That can't be a public road. Let's find out.
Or maybe down in Devon and Cornwall. The route they take you isn't necessarily the best. They often take you on the most direct routes, which may involve country lanes. And if you're not used to driving on narrow roads, it may be a bit much for some of you. Let's see what's happened now.
Okay. Somebody's following?
This road is big enough for the both of us.
Stop it. This is a thing?
Oh, no.
No, I can't do it. Okay, my stomach hurts. Look away, Natasha, look away.
I thought that was behind him. That was in front of him and he was backing up.
Well, yeah, he's not showing the camera out from the behind.
I thought it was somebody following him. So you'd have to reverse your whole way out of there.
Well, there's only one little tiny thingy. It's okay.
How do you decide who goes in reverse?
I don't know.
The bigger vehicle?
No, I get it. It's like what we did with the cars. No, but okay. Too much happening here. I gotta calm this down a little bit. Sorry.
Yeah. We're gonna slow down here. I mean, that's...
Dude, my heart's racing. Okay, listen, we do have roads like this in America. They're not common everywhere, but they are in the country areas, the rural areas. They do happen. I have driven them, and I have nearly had a problem or two. We have bridges, like old wooden bridges where something like that happens.
Yeah, like
But
it's one lane.
Exactly. Not like it's the majority of our roads. It's backwoods areas,
Right.
backwoods, in the country, things like that. Sometimes you can find some of these in like small cities and things like that. So we have driven on stuff similar to this. It's not impossible to find. Not common though. How common is this? I need to know because I will not ride with her.
Oh, we'll just stay on the main roads.
No. I will ask one of you to drive me because I need someone experienced to drive that crap. And then like the whole...
You're an experienced driver?
Not there. That's why we're watching this video. We're watching this video to learn. I'm so scared. Oh boy. Well, I'm sure that's not even the most narrow.
See what can happen?
Yeah, I see. Scary.
Very pretty though.
Beautiful.
Very pretty.
That's not that narrow there.
No.
We're going to go to the petrol station now, the gas station.
Yay.
What you'll notice, there's basically two types. There's diesel. We use more diesel cars here than in the US.
Right.
And normal petrol, unleaded. But the octane levels are much higher than in the US. The standard basic level is 95 octane.
Oh, wow.
And the premium one is 97. You don't need to buy the premium at all. It's more expensive. But the standard is 95, which is a much higher octane level than the standard you get in the US, which can...
The US is 87, and our premium is 93, right?
It goes up to 95.
Does it?
Yeah.
I don't pay attention because I don't pay for that. Okay, I didn't know that. And then you use more diesel cars.
Yeah.
Which I hate the smell of diesel.
Oh, I do too.
We've never seen a petrol station.
I know. I'm wondering if the pumps are the same. Or...
I hope he shows us. This is cool. And I didn't know any of that stuff, though, but this is fascinating so far.
It is.
Which is a much higher octane level than the standard you get in the US, which can be, I think it's 80-something, 89, I'm not sure, 80-something.
87.
This is quite an expensive one.
Oh, yeah, it's a few years old. Be interested to see what the prices are.
Right.
They're a lot different.
If you stop it. Simply unleaded, diesel, and two choices of diesel.
A bit different.
A little bit different.
Anything with Supreme, you don't have to worry about. They just charge you more. So the green one's unleaded and the black one's diesel. And everything's measured in litres.
This is so cool. Never seen one.
No.
They're not that different. Look at the price at this point, though. $129. We know that's very different than it is currently there.
Don't we all wish for that again?
Yeah, I mean, heck, just having that here at that price here would have been forever ago.
Yes.
But look at that, pence per liter. That's interesting to see.
That is.
Very different.
That is.
It is weird that we spell liter differently than you.
But it seems pretty easy. You know, unleaded's green, diesel's black.
You have the annoying, stupid things that we have to with, hey, buy this here. The little ads and the little, is that like a little TV thing that we have those too? Okay.
I don't know if that's a TV there.
I don't know. Maybe. Just neat looking at something for the first time we've never seen. This is fascinating to us. You're like, why are you looking at our gas pumps or petrol pumps?
I
never
like
seen one.
What's that? The code over there, so you can just easy pay with your phone.
Oh, that's cool.
That's pretty neat.
I think we're just getting those now.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, this is fascinating to me.
By the way, the price is $1.29.
Nowhere on earth.
£1.29 per litre, so it's really expensive. So, unlike the US ones, there's no click or lever. You have to press to make it authorise it in the office, but there's no lever on that pump. Also, what you'll notice is you have to keep your hand on the pump. In the US, there's a click to leave the petrol, leave the flow going, but in the UK that doesn't happen. You have to keep hold of the handle all the time. Here's the price.
Most people probably don't even use those here.
But hardly any petrol. Then you go into the office to pay.
Okay, so here you have to pay for your gas before you can pump it.
Yeah.
So you either have to put in your credit card right there at the pump.
That's interesting. Very different there. We have to pay first. Now, not that this matters to us, it doesn't, but like in some states like New Jersey, you're not allowed to pump your own gasoline at all. You're not allowed to. That was cool to see that, though.
That was.
I wish we could see gas prices like that.
Something so simple like
Petrol.
I need to put gas in the car. I mean, you do need to know how to do that.
I am impressed by him showing these things right here because stuff you need to know. I like this guy.
But hardly any petrol. Then you go into the office to pay.
Make me nervous,
we're approaching the motorway now.
Okay.
So a lot of them, most of them are 2 lanes. On the approach, you indicate right to join the main carriageway and get up to the speed of the traffic. It's what you do in the US, really. On the left-hand side over there, that area is called the hard shoulder, and that's where you stop in emergencies only. An emergency is basically you blow the tyre, you've broken down.
Other side.
It's not a place where you stop for a picnic or change drivers, anything like that. It's
we're not that now. I think we know that part.
Hard if you mess
we have it here
on the hard shoulder. Also, if you do a breakdown, there's emergency phones along here every so many miles.
What? Nice.
It's useful to use the emergency phone and not your mobile phone, because sometimes it tells you the phones. There's one coming up now, that orange thing. There.
Okay.
They've got a number on.
What?
That's cool.
We don't have that.
Have the phones there.
At least not in our state. I've never heard of that before.
Not the phones, but we do have markers that tell you exactly where you are.
Woohoo! Let me call somebody with my no phone to let you know where I'm at. It doesn't matter.
So you have a cell phone.
But like you said, sometimes cell phones die, batteries die.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, that's epic.
That's pretty cool.
That's cool, UK.
If
that's
something
cool.
were to happen, you could at least walk to the phone.
Yeah, I mean, that's really neat. That's really
That is
neat.
cool.
Are they free? Did he mention that?
I would think so, because
I would assume too, but
I think he was
Don't
getting ready
assume.
to say, like, a lot of times using the highway phones will give an automatic description as to where you are located.
so just you can't call like whoever then.
I don't
Like
think
I
so.
couldn't call you if I'm stranded because
I have no idea.
whoever over there got annoyed with me being in their house and be like, Debbie, I'll drive with you after all. They kicked me out.
I have no idea.
Okay, this is shocking. Yeah, phones on the highway. Fascinating.
Thing.
You see it again.
There. They've got a number on, so they know exactly where you are. The motorway is 70 miles an hour.
Okay.
And unlike in the US, you can't pass on the inside. You have to pass on the outside. And when you've overtaken, you're meant to pull back in. So you indicate to go right. You cancel the indicator, go past. You can stay in the outer lanes when you're passing. But as soon as you finish passing, you pull over. It's not mandatory to indicate to pull back in. Although if you're in on a busy motorway, it does help, especially to stop people pulling out. There's a few times you can pass on the inside, and it's when it's like this, special lane designation for people coming off here. Also, you can pass on the inside when you're stuck in traffic, if there's congestion and all the lanes are full and they're going at different speeds, like approaching the city. Well, you're on a motorway, all the signs are blue and white. But what's growing, and you see more of, instead of having a fixed speed limit there, they have an average speed limit to stop people slowing down, going past the camera and speeding up. They have it over 3 or 4 miles. And they monitor the cars, so you have to basically keep at that speed all the way through. Here comes one now.
What? Really?
Wow.
They give you warning. If you look up on top of the bridge,
They shouldn't give you warning. That's
sign.
cheating.
By the way, it's in Welsh. We're in Wales, so it's got the English version and the Welsh version underneath. If you wonder what that is.
That makes it more
50 miles an
complicated.
hour. So it's 50. Don't be tempted to speed up because it is average. There's cameras at various points along this stretch. Can you see those yellow cameras? They're the ones checking your plates and checking the speed.
So I was just going in there.
Yeah.
So what if you do go too fast? Is there an officer that comes in and pulls you over? Or do they
Send you a ticket in the mail?
Yeah, but what if you don't live there? So then how could they do that?
I don't know. Just what I'm throwing out there.
Curious.
Is it in my my highway code or my? Yeah, it would be in there as opposed to the traffic signs. We've had those here, not quite like that. They didn't really do anything much. So
No,
they
ours
kind
were
of
more just speed cameras to see if you're speeding.
Yeah. But not quite like that. Okay.
Checking your plates and checking the speed. One thing we haven't mentioned is using your mobile phone.
No, that's legal there, right?
It's a £200 fine.
Ooh.
And
Good.
6 points on your driving license.
Wow.
And to put that into context, when you get 12 points, you could lose your license.
Here too.
Okay, the blue signs. Another.
That means the highway.
That one. Motorway ends.
Oh.
Nice.
If you're wondering what those strange words are,
Welsh.
as I mentioned earlier, we are.
That
we
threw me
are
off
in
too.
Wales.
Sorry, see a second.
I wasn't
I'm fine.
prepared.
I'm fine.
Was not prepared. I'm used to a yellow line
Yeah, I
in
was
the middle
just gonna
to
say
indicate
that.
there's two different directions coming.
That's why that threw me off. You too? That's the same reason?
Yeah, I'm like, white
Yeah.
lines, I thought we were all going the same way.
So yeah, if you don't know that here in America, the yellow line means both sides of the road you can drive on.
Mm-hmm.
White line is 2 lanes on the same direction.
Yes.
So that is why we both just had a heart attack.
Yes. Wasn't quite expecting that.
Oh my lord, we're gonna have to sit here and study the crap out of this.
I got this.
After one video,
Study.
you don't got this.
Oh,
You're watching
I'll
this
study
80 times. Okay.
Ready?
I think so.
Continue our journey.
That scared the crap out of me.
Let's do it again.
See,
As I
no!
mentioned earlier, we are in Wales, and lots of the signs are bilingual, so we get a mixture.
So you have English and Welsh on the
English and
side.
Welsh, yeah.
Where'd she come from?
So,
Okay. I don't know what a carriageway is.
just to
Another
confuse you.
word for
A highway?
motorway.
Highway?
This white
We're
line.
stuck behind a tractor.
Country roads.
Yeah.
Oh, that can always be fun.
So, again, here in America, if that was a situation, you saw this exact thing, which has happened before, because of the white line, you would just go around him.
Mhm.
So we need a yellow line. Yellow, not white. That's messing me up.
Well, you can probably still pass him.
If you could probably, can you do that over there? So we have the double yellow line, right?
Mhm.
Which means you cannot pass. And then we have the
Yes.
single yellow line, which means you can pass. Some signs there'll be some
The dotted
places they'll
line,
say
yeah.
the dot, yeah, cut up like this one.
Yes.
If it's a solid line, no, you can't. Not
Correct.
that you see that. That's more of a shoulder line though.
Yes.
But sometimes you'll see a sign out in the country like this that'll say no passing.
Mm-hmm.
It's only in areas where it's safe to do so.
Right.
That's messing me up with this white line thing.
Tractor.
Country roads.
Yeah.
Take me home. Or not home.
Yeah.
We'll be at the
The joy of
tractor.
country roads. And as I was filming, I could see the drivers panicking, thinking, what's that bloke doing? Is that a speed camera? They were all slowing down.
I don't blame them.
Don't go in the car with the other half.
Yeah. So that was quite good. We were in the car for about 45 minutes. And we haven't argued. It felt like forever. So, just a recap.
Yeah, please.
If you come into the UK, rent a car and you can explore further afield, not just the cities.
Can you rent a
Come
driver?
down to Wales. Look at the sunny weather we're getting.
There's always a welcome you.
There's always a welcome in the hillside. And just a reminder again, if you haven't seen our first part,
We have not.
Driving in the UK, go and check out the link.
I think we should do that.
So
think
it's
we
bye
should.
from me,
And it's a bye from me.
and it's a bye from Melissa.
That was a lot of help. Makes me more nervous to even try to drive over there. I'm just used to what I'm used to, that's all. Just, I know I said it in one of the earlier scenes that he showed that road looks pretty narrow, but again, I'm just curious to know, how common are those single lane roads?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, obviously.
Probably not super common, I wouldn't think.
I think they're
too
more
much.
common than what we think. I really do.
They could be.
There's so much beauty in the country. And
Oh, definitely.
Well, there's so much difference, from city to country, it seems like in the
Yeah.
UK. That's why I'm thinking there's more than we think there are. Is that
Yeah.
true?
I think that was amazing. I would love to go over there and drive. I would love to do a simulator.
What?
A simulator, like
Oh.
like PlayStation or something. To practice.
I don't think that. I don't
Practice.
think they have a game on UK
I know.
driving.
They should.
That'd be cool if they did.
I know. Still don't know what those squiggly lines were.
Need to know that. And then the whole
Yeah.
paying at the pump, like you don't have to pay.
Yeah, that was
That's
interesting.
weird. That's surprising.
Yeah, it was.
The biggest thing for me that scared me the most is, again, the lack of a yellow line. The lack of knowing that. That's
You have to know if
concerning.
you're on the correct side or not.
I won't know. I need to know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video watching us freak out and also learn things because it is very informative. And I hope other people that have any intention to go to the UK will watch it.
Mm-hmm.
It is very helpful. We might go back. Let us know if you want us to check out the other ones. He has 2 other ones.
Uh-huh.
I saw that this was part 2 out of 3, I think. So let us know if we should check them out. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. We really appreciate it. As always, love like jazz.
Be as strong as Tyson.
See you next time.
Bye.